Empowering English proficiency, mastering language skills through newspaper reading. Onions sting. Prices soar, consumers hit hard. Sunday, December 10, 2023, 12 a.m. Prices of onion increased by TK 100 or more per kg overnight as traders began stockpiling following the news that India had extended a virtual restriction on its export. On October 28, Indian authorities set a minimum export price of onions at $800 per ton for the rest of the year. The price made it almost impossible for Bangladeshi traders to import the essential cooking ingredient. On Friday, New Delhi extended the curb until the end of March. Wholesale and grocery shop owners in Bangladesh blame India's move for the sudden hike in prices even though the restriction is nothing new. As rising prices of essentials have already been making it harder for people to make ends meet, the nearly twofold hike shocked consumers. At Kazir Duri market in Chattogram, a kg of onions was sold for around TK 240 yesterday, up from TK 140 the previous day. The Consumers' Rights Directorate raided different kitchen markets across the country and punished 133 businesses, but the initiative had little effect. Prices of onion increased by TK 100 or more per kg overnight as traders began stockpiling following the news that India had extended a virtual restriction on its export. On October 28, Indian authorities set a minimum export price of onions at $800 per ton for the rest of the year. The price made it almost impossible for Bangladeshi traders to import the essential cooking ingredient. For all latest news, follow the Daily Star's Google News channel. On Friday, New Delhi extended the curb until the end of March. Wholesale and grocery shop owners in Bangladesh blame India's move for the sudden hike in prices even though the restriction is nothing new. As rising prices of essentials have already been making it harder for people to make ends meet, the nearly twofold hike shocked consumers. At Kazir Duri market in Chattogram, a kg of onions was sold for around TK 240 yesterday, up from TK 140 the previous day. The Consumers' Rights Directorate raided different kitchen markets across the country and punished 133 businesses, but the initiative had little effect. At Karwan Bazaar, retailers were asking for TK 220 a kg around 8:15 p.m. In November 2019, onion prices reached TK 250 as India banned export of onions. Farmers in Bangladesh produced around 34 lakh tons of onion this year, but the country still has to import 6 to 7 lakh tons to meet the demand. Onion prices first increased this year in August when India slapped a 40% tariff on export. When India set the export price in October, prices in Bangladesh went up further. A week ago, prices of onions were TK 105 to 125 in Dhaka. Whom shall I ask about this? Traders are setting prices at whim. There is no remedy for us, said Muhammad Shiplu at Karwan Bazaar. Nurul Islam, a shopkeeper at Karwan Bazaar, said, there is a supply shortage. I went to Shyam Bazaar wholesale market to buy at least 10 sacks of onions, but I could find only 3. Shaheen Hossain, who sells goods at wholesale, said a 42 kilogram sack of the Indian variety was TK 5,000 to 5,200 3 days ago. But it became TK 6,400 yesterday. In Pabna, each kg was sold for TK 180 to 200 yesterday. Last week, each mond, 37.3 kilograms, of onion was sold at TK 4,000 to 4,500, now it is over TK 7,000, said wholesale trader Monta Khan. In Katunganj, Chattogram, many traders said they ran out of stock. In Dinajpur, Bahadur Bazar and Rail Bazarhat kitchen markets saw a sudden rise in demand for onions which led to the prices to increase. Ghulam Rahman, president of the Consumers Association of Bangladesh, said, there is no logic behind the sudden price hike. The supply has not been disrupted. Traders just want to make more money. Deepankar Ghosh, a leader of the clearing and forwarding agents in Bamra Land Port, said when the traders learnt about the extension of India's restriction, they just reduced the supply to make more money. Ahm Shafiquzaman, Director General of the Directorate of National Consumers' Right Protection, said, "We are investigating whether onions that were bought at lower prices earlier are now being sold at high prices." He added that the Directorate informed the ministry in May that it might not be possible to control the market without imported onions. Onion prices surge for supply squeeze after India's export ban extension. Star Business Report. Saturday, December 9, 2023, 2:09 p.m. Last update on Saturday, December 9, 2023, 7:58 p.m. Retailers were selling the homegrown variety of onion at TK 200 a kg at Karwan Bazaar today, compared with TK 130 on Thursday. Retailers are selling onions at as high as TK 200 a kilogram in and outside of Dhaka, compared with TK 130 on Thursday, in a shock development for consumers reeling under the higher cost of living. The prices jumped in the wake of India's extension of the onion export ban on Friday. The neighboring country extended the ban until March, 3 weeks before the current phase of restriction expired on December 31, in order to increase the supply in the domestic market and control the price of the vegetable. Although wholesalers and retailers in Bangladesh are blaming India's ban extension for the sudden increase, market observers questioned the spike since the embargo was not new. The ban has already been in place and it has just been extended, and that's long before the current phase expires, said one observer. There is no reason for the onion price to almost double overnight. But retailers were selling the homegrown variety of onion at TK 20 for a kg at Karwan Bazaar in Dhaka today, compared with TK 130 per kg on Thursday. Prices of Indian onion rose to TK 110 from TK 70 per kg. A week ago, the price of local variety of onion was TK 105 to TK 125 per kg, and it has increased to TK 180 to TK 190 today, according to the state-run Trading Corporation of Bangladesh, TCB. The price of imported onions has surged to TK 160 to 170 from TK 90 to 110. MD Nurul Islam, a retailer at Karwan Bazaar, told the Daily Star that onion prices spiraled after India extended its export ban. Besides, there is not enough supply as per demand in the local market. I went to the Shyambazar wholesale market to buy at least 10 sacks of onion, but I could purchase only 3 sacks due to short supply. Muhammad Abdul Mazd, General Secretary of the Shyambazar Onion Wholesalers Association, said India's export ban has had a big impact on the country's market. Rains in the past few days have also affected the prices. Supply crunch is another reason for the price hike. The price has rocketed not just in Dhaka but also in other parts of the country. For example, each kg of onion was sold at TK 180 to TK 200 this morning in Pabna. According to wholesalers, the price suddenly jumped in the wholesale market in the district owing to the rain in the last couple of days brought on by Cyclone Machang. Last week, each mond of onion was sold at TK 4000 to TK 4500 in the wholesale market. The price went up to TK 7000 to TK 7500 in the Bankola wholesale market in Pabna's Sujanagar Upjala, said MD Monta Khan, a farmer and wholesale trader. Asked about the reason, Monta said due to the incessant rains in the last couple of days, most farmers have stopped harvesting the early variety of onion while fields submerged. In Chittagong, the retail price of imported onions rose from TK 110 on Friday to TK 240 on Saturday. Mahin Khan, a consumer, said he bought half a kg of Indian onion at TK 110 per kg from Kazir Duri CDA market on Thursday. Today, I went to the same grocery shop to carry out monthly shopping and the retailer demanded TK 240 a kg for the same onion, he said. Sujoi Chudhuri, a retailer, said they were forced to charge higher prices as the prices were hiked at the wholesale market. At the wholesale markets in Katunganj, the price surged as most traders claimed they did not have any stock. Arif Ahmed, a commission agent, said, "We stopped selling onions from 11 a.m. due to empty stock." In Dinajpur and some other northern districts, prices have gone up by TK 90 to 100 per kg. Local markets in Dinajpur, especially in Bahadurbazaar and Railbazarhat, witnessed a frenzy of onion buying as consumers are allegedly stocking up on the essential vegetable fearing further increase in prices. It was selling at TK 180 TK 200 from TK 90 to 100 a day earlier, said traders. Majidar Rahman, an onion trader in Dinajpur's Bahadurbazaar, said that the ban extension has led to the increase. On October 28, India introduced a minimum export price of $800 per ton on onion exports, a rate that rendered import largely impossible.